Especially after verse number 66, Sarvadharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Braja Aham Tva Sarvapapebhyah Mokshayishyami Masucha. The teaching is completed. But as usual, we have this parampara, and where Lord Krishna, following parampara, winding of the text, where he is doing stuti to the teacher, also doing stuti to students. Especially in the last verse, that Nacha tasmat manusheshu kaschin me priyakuttama bhavita nacha me tasmat anya priyataro bhuvi adhyashyete chaya imam dharmyam sambadah avayoh jnana yagyena tenaham ishtam syamiti me matihi. So, with this, now the teacher's stuti is completed. So when this, I made a mistake, 69 with Priyatara Bhuvi, with 69, this stuti of teacher is completed. In 70 starts stuti of a disciple, where we discussed that there are two types of disciples here in this context. One who is doing adhyana, other one is doing shravana. So that means the one who is doing adhyana means the one who is listening to the scripture, studying scripture systematically, seriously. So that's why adhyashyete cha ivam dharmyam sambadah avayoh. So studying Gita systematically. And for that person, this yajna is called jnana yajna. And Ishvara is invisible Ishvara. And the karma becomes offering. In fact, whole life becomes nothing but offering. And that sort of person, that sort of student, of course, is excellent. Whereas verse number 71 says, Shraddhavan anasuyasya shruniyad api yo naraha saha api muktaha subhan lokan prapniyad punya karmana. Second type of person, even though person is not that great, but listens to, does not understand anything, also not much interested to listen to because has got her own way of thinking, his own way of thinking. But most important thing is Shraddha is there. Not agenda is there, okay? So there is a difference between Shraddha and agenda. So with agenda, if you listen, that the person is not a student, okay, he is a businessman. Whereas Shraddha is there, but the person doesn't bother. Hey, who is going to break the Sanskrit? Head the head for Sanskrit, especially Paninian grammar, Shankara Bhashyam, this, that. I am interested to listen to. Just even if 30 minutes goes away, passes away, that's enough for me. So because of Shraddha, says, look, and of course, the person who is anasuyasya, that is one of the most important factors which we have been discussing very carefully. So the one who is free from criticism means the one who does not have critical mind. Because it is a disease. Even if in the best you try to find out mistake. Because unless you find out some mistake, your food will not be digested. So we call that as a disease. As per the rule, we have seen already in Vibhuti, Yoga, whatever you see good in anywhere, that is the Ishvara. If somebody is able to talk nicely, that speaking capacity, ability, see Ishvara in that. Somebody is able to run fast, that running, that itself is Ishvara. Anywhere you see something extraordinary, that is Ishvara. However, let us not get into. So the one who is Shraddhavan, having Shraddha, at the same time the one who does not entertain critical mind. So Anasuyaha, that means without criticism, says that Saha api, that person even Muktaha becomes free. And of course, Subhan Lokhan, and that to Punya Karmanam, Papniyat. So Prapniyat means that person will attain, he shall attain what? Shubhan Lokan, the sacred world, auspicious world. What is auspicious world? What is Shubha? What is your Shubha for you? That which doesn't put you in difficulties. That's why you do you break coconut with a Ganesha. Hey, don't create any obstacles, okay? I am not interested in you, okay? I am very clear. But I am interested that you should not create any obstacle, okay? Vigna karta cha vigna harta. Both that fellow, okay? Creates obstacle and removes obstacle. So that's why here is very carefully said. Now that person goes to Shubha Loka. The Loka, the world, the field of experience, that which is sacred, means the higher Lokas. And he says, look, Punya Karmanam, so that you will be staying with righteous people, better people. That's why to have a better neighbor is your Punya Karma. I am not telling you jokes. To have especially nowadays, flat, okay? So nothing belongs to you, but you say everything is yours. Which is Swami used to say, what you call as your floor is somebody's roof. What you call is somebody's roof, your roof is somebody's floor. And what you call as your wall, it's somebody's wall. Nothing is called yours, still you call it is yours. That is called flat. Where from it came and how did it come, don't ask me. However, so the person will go after death to higher lokas, where better people are there. That means elevated souls are there. So in the sense, Krama Mukti is being highlighted. I think nothing much to talk. Let us look at the next verse. Kachidetat sutam partha tuikagrena chetasa kachidagyana sammoha pranashtaste dhananjaya. He says, He Partha, O Arjuna, Kachit etas srutam toya. So that means, I don't know you. Now still I have my own doubt. This is Lord Krishna, okay? Also I will be coming to you, don't worry. With this war, with your preoccupied mind, really, did you listen to my teaching sincerely, being an Uttama Adhikari, or just to please me, because after all I am your charioteer, I am going to be part of your war. So that's why you listen to me. So that means it says beautifully, look. So kachit yetat shrutam tuya. So has this been heard by you? How? Ekagrena chetasa, with one pointed mind. This is a doubt I have. Because it's very simple. Why he asked this question? If you have heard me with ekagra chetasa, ekagrena chetasa, definitely he says, look, kachitte ajnana samoha pranashta dhananjaya. If you have heard me sincerely with one pointed mind, definitely ajnana samoha, delusion born of ignorance, means all your ignorance, the delusion that is born of ignorance, has your delusion born of ignorance pranashtaha, gone completely. So if your delusion still continues, that means what? Because all delusion is related to ignorance. That means you did not hear properly, you did not listen to properly. Maybe you had some shraddha or agenda. Nowadays those days shraddha, nowadays agenda. So that means what happens? Even if 20 times, 30 times you listen to Bhagavad Gita, nothing will happen. Because do you know why? We'll be seeing towards end. Who was the first recipient directly and who was indirectly first recipient? Do you know the background or not? Tell me, how many people hear Bhagavad Gita directly? Anybody can say, answer me? Come on, I want to answer today, okay? How many people listen to Bhagavad Gita directly? Directly. Who are they?
Arjuna, Sanjaya, Dhritarashtra, and Hanuman.
Thank you very much. So we will take only 2 people directly. Because Sanjay was seeing and telecasting to Dhritarashtra. So that will be indirect, we take it. So only 2 people were listening to directly. One was Arjuna, other one Hanuman. Because Hanuman was on the chariot. So he was lucky enough, okay? So these 2 listened to directly. And as he said, Sanjay was being blessed by Vyasacharya. So he was able to see. He was able to hear. So that's why he was telecasting. So his more focus was on telecasting. It's an amazing point. Because I have seen personally, when this live telecast goes, especially Puri Rath Yatra. So I have gone few times, I have noticed. Do you know, those who will be in charge of the telecast, they don't see anything. No, anything. But they monitor all the monitors, okay? All the cameras. Because their job is just, make sure all the telecast is happening perfectly. So poor Sanjaya must have been occupied. And especially in front of, king promoted, his promoted minister, okay? Don't forget that background, okay? Let us not, degrade Sanjay too much, okay? Sanjay was a great person. Unless he was a great person, today we would not have listened to it either. And of course, the second listener indirectly, and today we all are, let us say second generation listener, I would rather say, or first generation of listener, whatever language you can use, was Dhritarashtra. This is my point, nothing else. Other things, the story. But did Dhritarashtra listen to with Shraddha? Was there Shraddha? Zero. It was complete agenda based. And because it was agenda based, so he was asking, hey, can you tell me what happened, what didn't happen? So like some of you will ask when agenda based, Swamiji, can you teach this way, can you teach that way? So according to you, I have to teach. According to your convenience, you will attend the class. All this is agenda driven. Remember this point. According to your convenience, you will attend the class. According to you, I have to teach. Including time changes, okay? What can I do? Swamiji, those days have changed. This is different, okay? You have to adjust according to us, not that we have to adjust according to you. No. Those days are over, okay? Then you know the result. However, says carefully that if you have been listening to me with ekagra chittam, ekagrena manasa, ekagra chittam, with one pointed mind, definitely what will happen? What would have happened? Ajnana sammoha pranasthati. Or your delusion, born of ignorance, must have been gone completely. So, I assume also your answer. So, when this thing happens, now what Arjuna has to say? Forget Arjuna, what you will say? Swamiji, we are free. Arjuna uvacha nashto moha smriti labdha tvat prasadan maya achyutam stitosmi gata sandeha karisye vachanam tava. Says nicely what Arjuna says. Arjuna cannot keep quiet. Now he is in a fix. If he says the truth, he is caught. If he does not say truth, he is also caught. It's a very, different situation altogether. But however, what he said, now moha nashtaha. He did not say, I was listening to you attentively, because once in a while his mind was going here and there, okay? So he did not say that. He openly, clearly said, nashta moha smriti labdha. So that means my delusion is gone. No more I am deluded. Smriti labdha. Smriti means knowledge here. So the knowledge is being gained. So knowledge has been gained maya, by me. By what? Tvat prasadat. By your grace. So because of your grace, now my delusion is gone. Knowledge has been gained. Asmi stitaha gata sandeyaha. I remain. Asmi aham asmi stitaha. I remain steady. Then what he says? Gata sandeyaha. Free from all doubts. Then what? This is called maturity. Next is Karishye tava vachanam achyuta. Oh Achyuta. That means the one who never falls down. Infallible Lord. No Achyuti. Oh Achyuta, oh Lord Krishna, other name of Krishna. Karishye tava vachanam. I shall carry out your instruction. Generally, what student will do here? I know everything. I know what to do. It's my decision. Who are you? In fact, what you know? I know better than you. Just look at yourself. The little bit knowledge, little bit idea you get, how you exhibit. It's me, I know. And sometimes I am an experienced person. I know better than you. They don't use the word I better than know better than you, but all action, everything will say, okay? So, fantastic. So in that case, what I'll say? Good, wish you all the best. Because why should I be part of your karma? And especially, I am a person, indirectly I am trying to tell all of you, I don't want to be part of anybody's failure. If I cannot be part of your success, I don't want to be part of your failure. This is very clear principle I love to follow. However, I think this is not right time to talk because we are completing. Then if I talk like this, then what will happen to the next, text? So it will not, be nice. Do you know why? You remember in second chapter, Arjuna had said, I have completed. I am a dharma sammudha cheta. I hope you remember, okay? Pruchhami tvam dharma sammudha cheta yat shreya syat tanme bruhi nishchitam. So, there is a conflict in me. I don't know what is right, what is wrong. Yat shreya. So what is right for me? Please, you teach me. That is how the teaching started. Now, after this thing, what happened? Arjuna again passes the ball to Lord Krishna. Yes, earlier I wanted to do it with a lot of fight, lot of conflict, lot of this, lot of that, but I used to do. That's why once in a while I break down, once in a while I break down. Now what happens? I don't have any conflict, any confusion, any delusion. But I am waiting for your instruction. So whatever you say, I am ready to do because there is nothing to achieve. There is nothing to lose. When a person comes to this, in life, there is nothing to achieve and nothing to lose. What a, bliss. This is the real bliss, not happiness, okay? Just keep moving. What is that? So achieving is nothing, removing or addressing or resolving your insecurity. Losing is nothing, encouraging, strengthening your insecurity. Sometimes what you say is a loss. Sometimes that becomes a gain or not. When I look at myself personally, many things in my life, What appeared to be loss really gain. In fact, life is only surplus. Let us not waste much time. Let us go next. Now Sanjaya again has to wind up. Ityaham vasudevasya parthasya cha mahatmanah sambada mimam asrausam adbhutam roma harshanam. Says beautifully Sanjaya. Sanjaya uvacha. Now Sanjaya comes forward. So iti. So that means now Sanjaya is reporting to whom? Dhritarashtra. Now Sanjaya says, look, first, idam sambadam aham asrausam. So that means what? So idam sambadam aham asrausam iti. Now if you look at, and what set of sambadam this is? It says adbhutam iti. This wonderful sambadam dialogue between Arjuna and Krishna. And again, this is not ordinary. Roma harshanam. Thrilling. And especially Roma harshanam means what? Your Roma means this hair is standing. Okay? So we said, no, thrilling experience. And of course, between what? Between this sambada, between Lord Krishna and Arjuna. Vasudevasya cha parthasya. Between Lord Krishna and Arjuna. Mahatmanah, the noble one. So that means, if it is Roma Harshanam, that means the hair stands on its head. Okay? So that means on their end, there is no head, okay? On their end, that's better, okay? So the hair stands on their end. So that sort of experience I had. And also why I got it? Because of Vyasacharya. Indirectly, he is expressing gratitude. Because also expressing gratitude to Dhritarashtra. Had you not said that I don't have courage to see, I don't want to see, I would not have got this chance. Because you did not want to see, that's why Vyasacharya was, happy to bless me to see this, a divine grace I had. So that means Sanjaya is expressing gratitude to Vyasacharya, also to Dhritarashtra indirectly. And also to Lord Krishna and Arjuna, because of which teaching could continue. And of course, he cannot keep quiet. We say very carefully. This is one of the most important things. Please remember. Never ever associate with a person who forgets acknowledge the help the person has got from others in public. If you see a person who feels suffocated, feels stagnant, becomes stagnant or feels very awkward, to acknowledge, to appreciate the help that person has received from others in public. So many people I have noticed, if they have received some help, they will not acknowledge in public, they will present in public entirely differently. And privately, they will come, because of you. And of course, for some other reason, okay? Then after that, again, they do exactly what they want. Remember, never ever be associated with those people. It's dangerous. If a person has no guts to acknowledge the help the person has received from others, starting from the childhood, then how can you see the person is a healthy person? That's why anybody who talks a lot against parents, and of course when the parents are dead, so you carry flowers, you carry many things, that's also not going to work. We have to give them their benefit. Yes, I agree, I don't agree. You understand the concept? But I don't have much against. Can you see this point? I agree, I don't agree. This is parents' issue because parents is too personal, and especially parents also suffocate sometimes. And especially when siblings are there. That is the worst thing happens because they want to compare and compete. You know, they compare and make others to compete with you, with siblings, which is very unfortunate. And also, whatever help you have got, your friend circles or anybody, if that is not being acknowledged, appreciated openly, is not healthy at all. And here, very carefully and very nicely, verse number 75, let us read so that it becomes easier. Vyasa prasadat srutavan etat guhyam maham param. I think I made a mistake. Vyasa prasadat etat. Oh no. What I am doing? Vyasa prasadat srutavan etat. No, it has to be one line, okay? Vyasa prasadat srutavan etat guhyamaham param. Yogam yogeswarat krishnat sakshat kathayatah swayam. Says, look, Vyasa prasadat, by the grace of Vyasacharya, aham srutavana. So that means what? I heard, I got the chance to hear. So that's why my respect to him. Etat, what sort of things I heard? Etat param guhyam. So this guhyam, the secret, param, supremely secret. This supremely secret. What is that? Yogam. The secret jnana yoga. Krishnat swayam, not from anybody. From Krishna himself. He did not put himself, okay, there, okay? The moment you do something, you put, it's me, I have done everything. No, it's from Krishna. And who is Krishna? Yogeswarat. So who is the Lord of Yoga? So somebody also can be Yogeshwara, okay? So Yogeswarat. So that means what? Who is the Lord of Yoga? Kathayata Sakshat. Who was teaching directly. So that means you can see, you can understand, already time is up. Here, Sanjaya acknowledges openly to Vyasacharya, to Krishna. Because of that reason, I could talk it. So 3 more verses we'll see, we'll complete it, and when time comes, we'll see more tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.